The internet is buzzing again, and if you thought rap beefs couldn't get any more intense, think again. Fabolous and his crew just dropped a massive diss aimed directly at 50 Cent, and Harlem along with Papoose are weighing in, making this feud one of the most explosive moments in recent hip-hop history. The bars weren't just clever, they were strategic, packed with personal jabs, and delivered with a confidence that has fans replaying every line, clip, and reaction over and over. What makes this moment so crazy isn't just the diss itself. It's the ripple effect, memes, reaction videos, debates across TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Every fan has an opinion, every influencer is dissecting every line, and the streets of Harlem are on fire with discussion. From the subtle nods to old beefs to the direct calls at 50 Cent, this freestyle isn't just music, it's a statement, a challenge, and a cultural event all in one. 50 Cent hasn't directly responded yet, but his cryptic posts are fueling speculation that a counterattack could drop at any moment. Fans are now asking, who will dominate the next round? Will Fabolous solidify his position, or will 50 Cent turn the tables? The drama isn't just about bars anymore. It's about legacy, respect, and street credibility, all playing out in real time. Stick around, because the story is far from over, and what you're about to see could completely change the way the world views this legendary feud. This is Harlem, hip-hop, and history colliding, and you won't want to miss a second. By the time Fabolous and his crew dropped that massive diss, Harlem and the online community were already in chaos. Fans replayed every bar, dissected every line, and analyzed every gesture. What made this moment explosive wasn't just the lyrics themselves, it was the timing, delivery, and the culture around it. Fabolous didn't just respond. He set the tone for a freestyle war that instantly commanded attention. The diss was precise, aggressive, and full of references that only true hip-hop heads could fully appreciate. Every jab at 50 Cent was calculated, hitting at his legacy, past controversies, and perceived missteps. This wasn't random trolling, this was strategy. Fabolous and his crew knew the stakes. The internet never forgets, and every reaction would be amplified. By the time clips went viral on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, the entire hip-hop community was watching, sharing, and debating. Harlem itself reacted almost immediately. Local fans and influencers uploaded reaction videos, giving their take on Fabolous wordplay, delivery, and punchlines. Streets that once buzzed with small-scale beef were now alive with live debates, social media threads, and meme compilations. It became clear that this was not just a diss. This was a cultural moment, one that would define the beginning of a new chapter in the ongoing 50 Cent Fabolous saga. The dynamics were layered. Fabolous wasn't alone. The Let's Rap About It crew, including Jim Jones and Dave East, backed the diss with complimentary bars, emphasizing teamwork and Harlem unity. Each verse added context and reinforced the narrative. They were not just responding, they were reclaiming respect and dominance in the streets and online platforms. Meanwhile, 50 Cent's camp watched closely. Social media buzz indicated the tension and pressure were building. Every fan reaction, like, or share amplified the story, making it clear that timing and response would be critical. 50 Cent was famous for measured, strategic responses, the kind that hit hard and stayed viral for weeks. Fans speculated endlessly. Would he reply instantly, or would he let the freestyle circulate to maximize its impact before striking back? Reaction videos poured in. Influencers broke down each bar line by line, pointing out references to past collaborations, feuds, and even subtle digs at the broader Harlem scene. The combination of lyrical skill, cultural awareness, and real-time reaction created a perfect storm, driving engagement across all platforms. Every clip was dissected, every line memed, and the feud expanded beyond its initial context to become a global topic of discussion. The audience itself played a major role. Loyal Fabolous fans praised his precision, his composure, and his ability to deliver hard-hitting lines without overplaying. They called him the real voice of Harlem in this battle. Meanwhile, 50 Cent supporters dissected potential weaknesses, debating whether the diss was enough to threaten his legacy or simply another viral moment. Each argument, Each post and each opinion kept the feud alive and circulating, proving that in modern hip-hop, the audience is part of the narrative. The diss also highlighted deeper themes: respect, legacy, and street credibility. Fabolous bars weren't just personal attacks, they were a statement about positioning, influence, and what it means to control a narrative in hip-hop culture. The underlying message was clear. This wasn't about just winning a battle. It was about establishing dominance and reminding the world of Harlem's relevance in the rap hierarchy. By the end of the first day, the internet had exploded. Tweets, TikToks, memes, and YouTube reactions flooded the feeds. Analysts speculated about 50 Cent's potential moves. Fans debated strategy, lyrical skill, and the cultural impact of the diss. What started as a response had become a multi-layered event where every participant, artist, influencer, and fan contributed to the unfolding drama. The stage was now set for a larger showdown. 50 Cent had to respond, but timing and delivery were key. Harlem was watching. Fans were engaged. The internet had taken control of the narrative, but the ultimate battle was still to come. Every social post, every meme, every live reaction contributed to the pressure, creating anticipation for the next move. This was just the beginning. The diss had ignited a freestyle war that would ripple through Harlem, social media, and the global hip-hop community. And as the next response awaited, everyone knew this was more than a beef, it was a defining cultural moment. As the dust settled from Fabolous' massive diss, the real story wasn't just the bars, it was how the internet exploded in response. From Harlem streets to global social media feeds, everyone had an opinion. Clips of the freestyle circulated across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter within minutes. Every angle, gesture, and word was dissected. Fans debated lines, speculated on subliminals, and created memes that would keep the story alive for days. Twitter became the hub of analysis. Hashtags like #FabolousDiss, #50 Cent Freestyle War, and #HarlemReact began trending almost immediately. Supporters of Fabolous praised the precision and lyrical aggression, calling the diss legendary and a Harlem classic. Meanwhile, 50 Cent fans argued whether the bars were enough to challenge his dominance, dissecting the crew's flow, references, and strategy. Every tweet, retweet, and comment added fuel to the fire, and what was once a local feud became a global spectacle. On YouTube, reaction channels exploded with content. Clips showing every line of Fabolous freestyle, side-by-side breakdowns of 50 Cent's past verses, and live fan reactions flooded feeds. Titles screamed, "Fabolous destroys 50 Cent, Harlem reacts, epic freestyle war, who wins?" and Papoose joins the debate. Each upload fueled engagement as fans binge-watched analysis, memes, and opinion videos, effectively turning every viewer into a participant in the unfolding feud. TikTok amplified the chaos. Short, punchy clips showing Fabolous delivering bars, Harlem reactions, and captions highlighting the subliminal shots went viral. Fans created their own duets, recreated lines, and shared reactions with text overlays like "Harlem on fire" and "50 Cent in trouble." The platform ensured even casual users who might not follow rap news were drawn into the feud. Within hours, these clips reached international audiences from London to Tokyo, making the beef truly global. Instagram live streams added another layer. Influencers and local content creators hosted live discussions, dissecting every lyric, predicting 50 Cent's potential response, and debating who had the upper hand. Some went line by line through the bars, connecting references to past collaborations, business disputes, and long-standing Harlem rivalries. Fans called in, giving their own analysis, creating an echo chamber of speculation and hype. The fanbases themselves escalated the situation. Fabolous supporters emphasized lyrical skill, timing, and Harlem pride, framing the diss as a strategic and cultural victory. 50 Cent supporters highlighted his legacy, questioning whether the diss had enough impact. Each faction shared clips, memes, and opinion threads, ensuring the feud remained trending and relevant across platforms. By now, the conversation had moved beyond the music. It was about reputation, loyalty, and street credibility. Even mainstream hip-hop news outlets jumped in, covering the story with headlines like "Fabolous challenges 50 Cent," "Harlem reacts to Freestyle war," and "Epic DISS Freestyle goes viral online." Analysts, bloggers, and podcasters broke down every line, cross-referenced social media activity, and debated potential outcomes. This coverage ensured the feud reached audiences who might not normally follow rap drama, further amplifying visibility and virality. The tension also highlighted an important aspect of modern culture. Control of the narrative is everything. In a world where every post, like, and comment can go viral, silence or reaction can be equally powerful. Fabolous and his crew controlled the first move, but 50 Cent had the chance to shift momentum with a single post. Fans speculated endlessly. Would he respond immediately with a viral clapback, or would he wait to maximize impact? This uncertainty added suspense and kept engagement high. Memes, of course, were everywhere. From humorous takes on exaggerated expressions to captions mocking or praising either camp, these short-form creations spread the story faster than any official release. Each meme acted as social proof, amplifying the perception of who was winning and keeping the audience invested. The feud had become participatory entertainment, where the public wasn't just observing, they were co-creating the narrative. Even subtle interactions, like a celebrity liking a post or commenting indirectly, became part of the analysis. Papoose, for instance, weighed in online, reminding fans that the world was waiting for 50 Cent to respond, which only added more tension. Each reaction, small or large, became part of the viral chain, pushing the story further into mainstream and social media conversations. By the end of this wave, it was clear. This wasn't just a diss freestyle. It was a social experiment in real-time virality, showing how modern hip-hop feuds expand beyond music into cultural, social, and digital domains. Every fan, every influencer, every meme contributed to shaping the ongoing story, making the audience feel like a direct participant in the Harlem vs. 50 Cent saga. And as speculation grew, the world waited for one thing: 50 Cent's response. Would he strike back lyrically, cryptically, or with another viral stunt? The stage was set for an even bigger showdown, and the anticipation was palpable. In this digital age, one move could completely shift the narrative, proving that timing, strategy, and online presence are just as important as the music itself. By now, the feud had crossed local boundaries, reaching international fans, trending worldwide, and solidifying itself as one of the most explosive hip-hop events of the year. And while Harlem and Papoose reactions dominated the conversation, everyone knew the war was far from over. The next move could change everything, and the internet was ready, waiting, and watching every second. After days of Harlem and social media erupting over Fabolous' massive diss, the pressure mounted. Every fan, influencer, and analyst waited for 50 Cent's response, a move that could either reclaim his dominance or fuel Fabolous' momentum. This wasn't just about bars. It was a test of strategy, influence, and digital presence. In the modern rap landscape, the internet can amplify a single reaction more than years of music releases. 50 Cent had been monitoring every clip, meme, and tweet. His cryptic social media hints were calculated, leaving fans speculating while keeping the pressure on Fabolous. This was classic 50 Cent. No rushed moves, only a strategic strike designed to maximize impact. Analysts debated endlessly. Would he release a surprise diss track, a viral TikTok clip, or an Instagram freestyle? Each potential action carried huge stakes. His response had to dominate the narrative, not just react. Meanwhile, Fabolous and his crew remained on high alert. Harlem buzzed with anticipation as fans dissected every subtle interaction on social media. Every like, share, or comment from 50 Cent or his allies was analyzed for hidden meaning. Even minor gestures were interpreted as signals of war or peace. The feud had evolved from a simple freestyle battle to a real-time chess game, with each side carefully calculating their next move. Memes continued to flood feeds. Some depicted Fabolous as the Harlem champion, while others predicted 50 Cent's comeback. Every meme, repost, and reaction amplified engagement, making this feud a participatory spectacle. The audience wasn't passive. They shaped the narrative, analyzed every detail, and set the tone for global discussion. Finally, 50 Cent broke his silence. With a short but potent post on Instagram, he hinted at a counter freestyle dropping soon, directly referencing Fabolous bars while throwing subtle jabs. Fans immediately reacted, screenshots circulated, and Twitter exploded with debates. Some hailed it as a brilliant strategic move, while others questioned whether it was enough to reclaim the upper hand. The suspense was now at its peak, and the feud entered its climax. The online discourse was layered. Analysts compared 50 Cent's legacy, lyrical skill, and strategic approach against Fabolous precision, timing, and crew backing. Podcasts dissected every line, memes parroted the tension, and Harlem streets were alive with discussion. Each reaction added to the cultural weight of the battle, making it more than music, a defining moment in rap history. By now, the feud had far-reaching effects. Fans speculated on upcoming collaborations, potential disses from other rappers, and even live events where the two might confront each other. Sponsors and media outlets monitored reactions closely, understanding that viral rap beefs can influence streams, sales, and cultural relevance. In this sense, every bar, post, and reaction was a high-stakes move. Papoose's involvement added credibility to Harlem's side, keeping the conversation anchored in street culture. Every analysis highlighted the stakes: respect, reputation, and dominance. Fabolous crew had already proven their lyrical skill, but 50 Cent's response carried the weight of decades of influence, fan loyalty, and media attention. The tension between legacy versus precision, strategy versus raw skill became the narrative that fans dissected endlessly. As the digital clock ticked, anticipation reached fever pitch. Clips went viral, memes flooded timelines, and reaction videos multiplied by the hour. The freestyle war was no longer confined to Harlem or social media. It had become a global conversation, spanning continents and fan bases. Fans debated not only the musical aspect, but the strategic brilliance and timing of every move. The climax was inevitable. When 50 Cent finally released his counter freestyle, Harlem and online communities exploded. Bars that were direct, strategic, and witty proved he was still a master of both lyrical skill and viral control. Fans dissected every line, referencing past disses, previous beefs, and subliminal shots. Fabolous camp responded with minor social media jabs, keeping the conversation alive, but acknowledging the force of 50 Cent's return. In the end, this wasn't just about winning or losing, it was about creating history. The Harlem reactions, online debates, memes, and freestyle exchanges combined into a cultural moment that will be remembered for years. Fans realized the feud showcased everything modern hip-hop represents: legacy, strategy, lyrical skill, street credibility, and the power of social media. As the dust settled, one truth remained clear: the freestyle war had expanded beyond just bars. It had become a digital spectacle, an interactive event where artists, fans, and influencers all played a part. Every move, like, and comment shaped the narrative, proving that in today's hip-hop world, control of the story is just as important as lyrical skill. And while the feud might continue, the Harlem community, fans worldwide, and social media users had witnessed a historic clash, one that blended music, culture, and strategy in a way rarely seen before. Fabolous, 50 Cent, Papoose, and Harlem had all played their part in a legendary digital rap war, leaving the audience eagerly anticipating the next chapter. If you've been following this epic freestyle war, you know this isn't just a rap beef. It's a cultural phenomenon. Fabolous and his crew dropping massive diss bars at 50 Cent, Harlem and Papoose reacting, and the internet going absolutely wild has everyone talking. And now it's your turn to join the conversation. We want to hear your opinion. Who came out on top in this epic clash? Was it Fabolous and his crew showing lyrical dominance, or is 50 Cent poised to strike back with a legendary response? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The more detailed, the better. Every insight counts, and your take could shape the conversation online. Make sure to like this video if you're here for real hip-hop analysis without the fluff, and hit subscribe to stay updated on every twist and turn of this feud. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you never miss a viral update, reaction, or breakdown. This story is far from over, and the next chapter could be even crazier. Share this video with your friends, fan groups, and anyone who loves rap drama, because this feud isn't just about the music. It's about legacy, street credibility, and the ultimate battle for respect. Your engagement is part of the story, so comment, share, and join the discussion now. This isn't just entertainment, it's hip-hop history in the making. Be part of it.